As the ancient Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius once said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Stoicism, with its roots in ancient Greece, holds timeless wisdom that still resonates in our modern world. It's a philosophy that teaches us to control what we can and accept what we can't, to live with integrity and to find tranquility amidst chaos. Now let's delve into the 8 Stoic lessons that can transform your life. The first Stoic lesson is all about self-reflection. Stoics believed that an unexamined life is not worth living. Picture this. You're an archaeologist, not of ancient ruins, but of your own mind. You dig into the layers of your thoughts, emotions, and behaviors, uncovering the why behind the what. That's self-reflection, my friends. It's not about navel-gazing or orchestrating an elaborate pity party. No, self-reflection is the unsung hero of personal growth. It's the key that unlocks the door to self-awareness, and let's be honest, who doesn't want to understand themselves better? But how does one practice self-reflection, you ask? Excellent question. It all starts with quietude. Find a quiet spot, free from distractions, where you can commune with your thoughts. Then ask yourself questions like, what went well today? What could I have done better? What made me feel joy, anger, or sadness? These queries are like a gentle nudge to your subconscious, encouraging it to reveal what's hidden beneath the surface. And remember, self-reflection isn't a one-time event. It's a continuous journey of discovery. You're like a sculptor, chipping away at the marble of your mind to reveal the masterpiece within. So be patient, be kind to yourself, and most importantly, be honest. Practicing self-reflection empowers you to understand yourself better and make changes to improve. Because let's face it, we can all use a bit of improvement, right? No one's perfect, after all, except maybe for that chap in the mirror. Our second lesson is the recognition of your power of choice. It's a simple yet profound truth, often overlooked in our bustling lives. The Stoics believed that while we cannot control the world around us, we have complete control over our choices. Imagine this power as the rudder of a ship, guiding us through the vast and unpredictable ocean of life. Our choices, like the rudder, have the power to steer us towards calm waters or into the heart of a storm. Every decision we make, whether it's as mundane as what to eat for breakfast or as significant as choosing a life partner, shapes the course of our existence. But the power of choice is not just about the decisions we make, it's also about how we respond to the world around us. When life throws a curveball our way, we can choose to let it strike us out, or we can swing for the fences. We can choose to wallow in self-pity, or we can choose resilience, courage, and optimism. The Stoics taught us that life is not about what happens to us, but how we react to it. Our reactions, our decisions, our choices, they're all up to us. And in this power we find our freedom. So the next time you find yourself at a crossroads, remember this Stoic lesson. Remember, you always have the power to choose how you react to any situation. Lesson 3, the art of letting go, is a cornerstone of Stoic philosophy. It's about releasing the grip on things we can't control. It's like attempting to command the wind to change its course. Sounds absurd, right? Well, so is trying to control the uncontrollable in our lives. Imagine you're holding a hot coal in your hand, burning your skin. You wouldn't clutch it tighter, would you? You'd let it go. This is the essence of the art of letting go. It's about releasing that hot coal, whether it's a grudge, a failed relationship, or a past error. How do we practice letting go? First, acknowledge what you're holding on to. Identify it, name it. This is your hot coal. Now, consider its weight. How is it affecting you? Is it causing more harm than good? Next, understand that it's okay to let go. It's not admitting defeat, but rather it's accepting that there are things beyond our control. Understand that holding on is often more painful than letting go. Finally, take a deep breath and release. Visualize yourself dropping that hot coal. Feel the relief as you let it go. Remember, the Stoics believed in the power of acceptance, of understanding what we can and cannot control. By letting go, we free ourselves from unnecessary stress and anxiety. The fourth lesson is about detaching ourselves from external validation. It's a tricky business, isn't it? We're social creatures after all. We crave the approval of others, the pat on the back, the well done. But the problem here lies in the dependency. When we start relying on others to tell us our worth, we start losing ourselves in the process. Imagine yourself as a ship. You're sailing smoothly, but then you start letting the waves, the weather, and the seagulls dictate your course. Before you know it, you're lost at sea without a compass, without a map. That's what happens when we seek validation from the outside world. We lose our internal compass, our sense of self. So how do we detach from this need for external validation? First, recognize it. Acknowledge that you're seeking approval. Then understand that your worth is not dictated by others, it's dictated by you. Next, practice self-validation. Celebrate your achievements, however small. Recognize your growth, your progress. You don't need a round of applause to validate your success. Finally, remember that everyone is on their own journey. They may not understand yours, and that's okay. You're not living for them, you're living for you. The journey of detaching from external validation is not a one-time event. It's a continuous process, a daily practice. But remember, every step you take is a step closer to self-acceptance, self-love, and inner peace. When you stop seeking validation from others, you start validating yourself. Our fifth Stoic lesson is understanding the power of perspective. Imagine holding up a prism to the light. Each facet offers a different view, a different color, a different reality. This is the power of perspective. It's not the world that shapes us, but how we view it. Our perspective is the lens through which we interpret our experiences, and this interpretation is our reality. Consider the tale of two individuals, each facing the same challenge. One sees it as an insurmountable obstacle, a monstrous mountain to climb. The other sees it as an opportunity, a chance to grow and learn. Same situation, different perspectives, entirely different realities. Perspective isn't fixed, it's fluid. It's an ever-changing, ever-evolving construct of our minds. What happens when we shift our perspective? We transform our reality. An obstacle becomes an opportunity. Failure becomes a stepping stone to success. The mundane becomes magical. Now, this isn't about rose-colored glasses or blind optimism. It's about choosing to see the world in a way that empowers us, that fuels our growth, that sparks our curiosity. It's about recognizing that we have the power to choose our perspective, to shape our reality. In Stoicism, perspective is a tool, a weapon, a shield. It's the key to resilience, to tranquility, to wisdom. It's a silent, subtle force that can transform our lives in profound ways. Remember, your perspective is your reality. Change your perspective and you change your reality. Lesson 6 is about developing virtuous character traits. Stoicism, at its core, is about virtues. These timeless qualities like courage, temperance, wisdom, and justice. These virtues are not just fancy words, but the essence of a good life. They are like 4 robust pillars, holding up the mansion of a meaningful existence. Now you might wonder, how do I cultivate these virtues? Well, it's a journey, not a destination, my friend. It's about daily practice and mindful living. It's about choosing courage over comfort, wisdom over ignorance, justice over injustice, and temperance over indulgence, even when it's not convenient. Remember, it's not about being perfect. It's about being better than you were yesterday. It's about making small, consistent improvements that compound over time. So let's strive to cultivate these virtues in our everyday lives. Let's strive to be the best versions of ourselves. Virtuous character traits are the foundation of a fulfilling and meaningful life. Our 7th Stoic lesson is living according to your values. How often do we find ourselves scrambling to meet societal norms, only to lose sight of our own personal compass? You see, the essence of Stoicism is not about conforming to external standards, but rather, it's about aligning with our own morality and principles. Imagine a ship sailing in the ocean. Without a compass, it's at the mercy of the waves, tossed and turned with no direction. But with a compass, it can navigate through even the roughest seas. Our values are that compass, guiding us through the stormy seas of life. Identifying and living by your values is like having a personal roadmap. It's about knowing what truly matters to you and making choices that reflect those values. It's about embracing authenticity and living a life that's true to who you are, not who others expect you to be. Living according to your values brings peace, purpose, and direction to your life. Our final lesson, Lesson 8, is about seeking tranquility in simplicity. Stoics believed that by leading a simple life, one can pave the way to a tranquil existence. They advocated for minimalism not out of scarcity, but from a place of abundance. The abundance of peace, clarity, and serenity that simplicity brings. It's like decluttering a room. When we remove the unnecessary, we create space. Space for calmness, for thought, for living. Similarly, in life, when we declutter our minds from the unnecessary complications and desires, we create space. Space for tranquility, for happiness, for living life to the fullest. Moreover, simplicity is not about having less, but about making room for more. More time, more peace, more joy. It's about removing what's superfluous and keeping what truly matters. By embracing simplicity, we can let go of the complexities that often weigh us down, allowing tranquility to seep into our lives. Simplicity is the ultimate sophistication, and tranquility its reward. If you found value in these Stoic lessons, do consider liking this video and subscribing to our channel. Don't shy away from sharing your thoughts or questions in the comments section. Your support helps us bring more insightful content your way. In conclusion, Stoicism is a philosophy that can bring profound transformation to your life. It invites us to introspect, to delve deep within ourselves and understand our true nature. It reminds us of our innate power of choice, the ability to decide how we respond to the world around us. It encourages us to let go, to detach from the fleeting nature of external validation and seek our worth from within. Stoicism enlightens us about the power of perspective, how a shift in view can alter our reality. It urges us to develop virtuous character traits, to live according to our values, and to find tranquility in simplicity. It's like a compass, guiding us through the labyrinth of life with steady wisdom. So let's embrace these Stoic lessons and embark on a journey towards a more meaningful, composed, and fulfilling life. Thank you for joining us today. Be sure to check out our other videos for more wisdom from the world of Stoicism.